Hello traders, welcome to today's video. It is Wednesday the 13th of September and this is your daily Bitcoin trading update. So starting off here on the daily time frame, we had obviously that deviation to take out previous week lows and the lows here from the 22nd of August on Monday. And then we got that nice little short squeeze initiated yesterday, which came up to take out our previous week highs. So this is something that I personally wasn't too keen on trading this, but there was a really nice opportunity to get into a long position. I know that Randall, the legend that is Randall over in the crew, had planned for this exact scenario. So he did a video last week actually explaining that this is the trade that he really wanted to get, 3 take profit levels, and what did price do? It came through all 3 of those take profit levels. Where is that? Where is that? Over here. And then you can see take profits 1, 2 and 3 all hit on that long position. So then subsequently starting to scale into a short there, which is in fact how I am positioned this morning. So as we came up to take out our previous week high, the range value area high, and to come into those single prints once again, that is where I took a short position. So really nicely traded. I know a bunch of people over in the crew managed to catch that trade, both the long on Monday and the short yesterday. And now we're back towards the middle of the range again, which we quite often seem to be. Another thing on the daily time frame here, we're probably going to get that death cross this week, tomorrow or on Friday. It doesn't really mean too much. Like, obviously a death cross is a result of what has already happened. They are lagging indicators. However, if we are to get a move up towards that $27,000 area, then this would be major resistance. Okay, you have both the 200 daily EMA and the 50 daily EMA both within that same area. Now you're going to have bots just hammering the offer there, hammering sell orders as you come up into that, because naturally that is just what happens with these moving averages. So although they are lagging, when you do get a touch of them, they will quite often act as resistance or support when price moves into them. Going down onto the 4-hour time frame here, we can actually see our daily open today as it is. I haven't even marked it on the chart because it's basically exactly the same as our weekly open. So we didn't get, well, did we or did we not get that engulfing candle? On some exchanges we closed about $1 or 2 higher. On some exchanges we closed about $1 or 2 lower than Monday's candle. I wouldn't consider it to be a strong engulfing day that we had yesterday. It was just simply a squeeze. We had that further SFP down on these lows, so we put in that initial low, then we got that failed auction at the highs, and then once again exactly the same thing here. Okay, we came up towards that previous week highs, failed auction, an opportunity to go short, and then subsequently we back tested this daily level a couple of times before dropping down towards our weekly open, which is now our daily open. If we go on to the 30-minute time frame, let me just take off these moving averages because we don't need them. We don't really need the VWAP either. Then the main trade idea for myself today, so this again just gives you an example of, here was your failed auction at the highs. All right, you come into resistance, you then sweep them at a change of market structure from this being a low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high break. Okay, then we have this corrective move back down, which is so far just like one of those ABCDs, so A, B, C, D, and now we're starting to curve our way back up towards the top again. For myself, my average entry is around that daily level, so I managed to catch the SFP for these highs and then was able to get more into a short as we came and back tested this, and I am still holding that short right now. And the main trade idea that I had for today was, actually this is a little bit clearer if you're on the 15-minute time frame, was to take out these local highs. There's a little 15-minute order block. We had that move up into that and then a break back down to test what is our daily/weekly open, and price still basically around there as we speak. So for me, really short position at the moment. I think we're in the right area to be looking for shorts. If we look at our previous day point of control, that again for me was more confluence. Now on inverse, your previous day point of control is on this high volume node here. However, on linear, it is on this one right here. So it's either side of 26K, basically. You're either looking at like 26,080 or 26,120 as your previous day point of control. And we've, yeah, more or less got that, okay, by hitting that 26,100 even number over there. Now, if we are to continue to move up, then we could obviously have a sweep of this high and then be looking for lower prices. For me, this short position would be anything within this area. You're essentially looking to retrace this whole move down to come back towards that previous day open and the NPOC that we left behind over there. Anything else on this? I think at this stage, if we are to reclaim that point of control and let's say we start to consolidate up here, then I would expect continuation higher. So it's not like I'm not setting a solid invalidation for any short positions. Like if we just take out this high, it's more a case of if we are holding and this is looking like a bit of a cup and handle type of situation, then I would be wanting to scale out to those short positions and looking for an opportunity to go long. Often when you get those long opportunities, okay, you're going to form a range somewhere around here, and then you're going to go ping, and then you're going to close back in, and then you can just take it. So you're looking for those long opportunities as you basically have that sweep of local liquidity. Now, be aware, today is CPI. I will be doing a live stream for that. So that will be at 1 p.m. UK time, 12 UTC, 8 Eastern. So do tune in for that. I will be live for the CPI data later on, and then I will be live again tomorrow for the PPI data. So we are expecting some volatility. That would be really nice, at the very least for legacy markets. Bitcoin hasn't reacted too much to these data releases over the past couple of months, but given the move that we've had so far this week, we can expect some volatility and at least some of this local liquidity to start to be taken. So that meaning lows, highs, lows, highs, highs, this kind of thing, just looking for that liquidity and those standard deviations of the VWAP, which is what we usually look for on days like today. Anything else to cover? If we just quickly go over onto EXO here, then we can have a look. We've got that 4-hour MPOC below, which lines up. Now, obviously on EXO, this isn't showing as a daily MPOC, but if you're looking on other charts, then this will be. So that gives further confluence for this if we are to do what Bitcoin usually does, which is just retrace the entire move. Overall CVD, open interest, fairly flat today. So if we're looking at this, in fact, open interest is down quite a lot. I think a lot of people closing out of positions, but knowing that there is going to be a news event today. And yeah, local, we do have some bearish divergences starting to form with a few more longs starting to open here, but it's really nothing significant. You can see that the majority of those got closed out yesterday as we got that drop. So anyone who was long, I think very easy take profit up here and an opportunity to close out of that. You don't want to be holding on to trades for too long in this kind of environment, because what do we always see whenever a move happens? The next day, the next hour, the next minute, it just gets immediately retraced. So you have a move up, it gets immediately retraced. You have a move down, it gets immediately retraced. So far here managing to hold, but it would not be surprising at all to see another situation that we continue to see throughout basically the last couple of months here. So that is my plan for today. Obviously, if you would like any more information or you want to be kept up to date of all the market movements as they're going on throughout the day, then do go and visit tauruscrypto.com, where you can join the crew. So that will take you over to this page over here where you can sign up for your crew membership. A reminder for anyone who is already in the crew, you can get 20% recurring commission if you are to refer a friend. And it is always a nice thing to be able to do, to trade with your friends. I know that trading is a lonely place sometimes, and I know that a lot of people, when they first get started, you're not really telling anyone that you're doing trading. You're just like doing it on your own, sat at your computer in your fucking underwear or whatever, and not really doing anything. But if you do want to invite a friend to join the crew, you can just make 20% of that recurring commission. There is more information on that over in the Discord, so you'll have to search back. I'll do another announcement about this. You should have seen it already, to be honest. So go over here and scroll up a little bit, and this is how you can get your commission. So when you do sign up, there is a portal there. There's a big, like, I've got a whole document that explains how to do this. So just take yourself over to the Discord. Link it for that is in the description below. It's also on the website, and you can find out exactly how to do that. On that note, I will wrap up this video. Have a great day, and I will see you a little bit later on for the CPI data. So cheers. Goodbye.